My Duke and Duchess darlings, Duke and Duchess noble hearts, my court of kindness, Sussex squad forever family. Happy Thursday. It's your host Tyler and I am honestly thrilled to bring you this latest news. Afua Hagan just dropped the journalism equivalent of a mic, and honey, it echoed all the way from Montecito to the gates of Buckingham Palace. Her take on Meghan's as ever brand launch, a masterclass in classy truth-telling minus the tabloid tantrums and royal pearl clutching. While the usual royal gossip brigade was probably busy decoding Kate's latest curtsy angle or Charles's facial expression at brunch, Afua stepped in like, let's talk about strategy, culture, and actually doing something meaningful. Meghan didn't just launch a lifestyle brand, she launched a movement wrapped in linen napkins and California calm, and Afua understood the assignment. She didn't foam at the mouth like the usual UK headlines, Meghan breathes near product world ending. Oh no. Afua came in smooth, sharp and precise, like a journalism ninja in heels. Instead of framing Meghan as a rogue duchess on a smoothie-fueled rebellion, Afua, brilliantly positioned as ever as a love letter to Americana, a modern ode to heritage, warmth, and that good old-fashioned freedom to live your best life without bowing every 5 minutes. And when she compared Meghan's moves to Oprah Winfrey's empire-building finesse, chills, literal chills. It was like watching Meghan step into her CEO era while the monarchy clutched its lace doilies in horror, muttering, but what about protocol? Spoiler alert. Meghan left the title, not her talent, not her voice, and certainly not her game plan, and Afua laid it out with elegance and quiet fire, no gimmicks, no scandal milking, just respect, receipts, and journalistic gold. Afua's restraint was the real power move. No yelling, no performative outrage, just letting the success speak louder than the centuries-old institution she walked away from. It's like she said, we don't need drama. We've got facts and taste and flatware. While the royal family is still stuck in a loop of ribbon cuttings and cucumber sandwiches, Meghan is out here rebranding legacy with vision, intention and ethically sourced aprons. And Afua? She's the journalistic hype woman Meghan deserves. Sharp, fair and fluent in 21st century excellence. So here's to Meghan, the Duchess turned dynamo, and Afua Hagan, the writer who saw through the noise, dodged the nonsense, and gave us a story that actually respects women doing the work. The real tea is, they don't need crowns, they've got clarity. Meghan Sussex really said, keep your tiara, I've got a jam jar and a business plan, and baby, we've never been more fed. Welcome to the world of As Ever, the brand that's less about crown jewels and more about curated vibes, emotional depth, and yes, stone fruit. And thanks to Afua Hagan, who wrote about it like she was delivering a TED talk wrapped in organic cotton, we finally got the royal coverage we deserve, smart, sharp and scandal-free. Unless you count selling jam with the power of Beyoncé-level branding a scandal. Afua didn't just cover a product launch, she chronicled a cultural pivot. Meghan isn't slinging pantry goods, she's selling freedom in a jar. This is I left the firm and now I make figs, fabulous energy. This is what happens when a woman trades outdated protocols for California sunsets and intention-driven storytelling. And let's talk about this 21st century empire she's building. While some royals are still out here struggling to look emotionally available at ribbon cuttings, Meghan's collaborating with Tracy Ellis Ross, possibly sipping green juice with Kris Jenner, and launching a lifestyle brand that screams heritage chic with a lavender twist. It's giving Oprah on a picnic blanket with brand equity. She's not selling products, she's selling a feeling. As Ever is not about jam, it's about joy, it's about slow mornings, sun-warmed kitchens and soft power rebranded with better lighting. It's Meghan turning we're not amused into, we're absolutely thriving. And Afua, whew. She captured all of it with elegance and precision. Her line about Meghan turning stone fruit into social currency deserves to be stitched into throw pillows and launched on the next drop. She made it clear, this isn't revenge, it's reinvention. Meghan walked out of a palace and into a purpose, with more flavour and freedom than the royal family ever knew what to do with. So let the old guard clutch their pearls and polish their titles. Meghan's out here bottling resilience, selling nostalgia and casually rewriting the playbook. She's not waiting for anyone's approval. She's building legacy with lemon zest and lavender lids. Long live the jam queen. Afua Hagan really just said, here's your royal rebrand reality check, served with class, clarity, and a side of citrus-scented truth, and we ate it up. Meghan's As Ever brand launch wasn't just a lifestyle pivot, it was a full-blown exit interview with style. And Afua, she was the only journalist in the room with a working brain, a sharpened pen, and zero time for the palace PR machine. While the tabloid crowd was busy foaming at the mouth over Meghan daring to gasp sell jam without asking the king's permission, Afua pulled up with a journalism masterclass, penning a piece so sharp it had Buckingham's press office scrambling for smelling salts. Let's be clear, this wasn't fluff. This was strategy wrapped in elegance, with Meghan as the CEO of Watch Me Glow Up While You'll Clutch Pearls. Afua didn't just report, she curated. She took one jar of jam, added context, cultural depth and a sprinkle of Oprah-level comparisons, and delivered a take so refined it could have been plated at Soho House. She called it what it is. Meghan's brand isn't about walking away from royalty, it's about walking into her power. This isn't some duchess gone rogue. This is a woman, mother and mogul, who said, you know what's more powerful than a title? Ownership. And Afua captured that shift like a boss. And let's talk writing style. Afua's article is a literary charcuterie board. A little sharp cheddar truth here, a slice of insight salami there, all laid out on a reclaimed wood platter of journalistic excellence. Meanwhile, the British tabloid press is out here serving soggy tea sandwiches and rehashing 2018 scandals like it's still relevant. Spoiler, it's not. Afua framed as ever, not as a duchess chasing lifestyle trends, but as a visionary reimagining legacy itself. She let the product speak. She let the facts breathe. And in doing so, she delivered a powerful reminder. Meghan didn't lose status, she redefined it. So yes, long live Meghan, the queen of the curated comeback, and Afua, the journalist who wrote it like it matters, because it does. Let the old guard play catch-up while these two build an empire with jam jars, joy, and journalistic integrity. As ever, indeed. Let's get one thing straight. Meghan's as ever isn't just a brand. It's a whole lifestyle revolution, dressed in soft neutrals and served with a dollop of sun-drenched empowerment. Forget tiaras and tedious palace protocols. Meghan's stepped out of the royal whirlwind and into her entrepreneur era. Like, let me show you what intention, grace, and a touch of California glow can really do. And the results? Nothing short of iconic. As ever is already a huge success, and not because it was hyped by tabloid hysteria or forced royal narratives, but because it's authentic, strategic, and unapologetically Meghan. It's not just about jam or table linens, it's about curated calm, emotional intelligence, and the power of a woman who said, I'll take my piece over your protocol, thank you very much. While the old royal machinery is still spinning its wheels, trying to figure out how someone could possibly be thriving without a crown, Meghan's out here collaborating with Tracy Ellis Ross, possibly swapping vision boards with Kris Jenner, and making stone fruit the new currency of cool. She's not just selling a product, she's selling permission for women to evolve, expand, and build empires on their own terms. Let's be honest, it takes guts and grace to walk away from an institution that's been around since knights wore tights, and instead build something fresh, modern and meaningful. Meghan didn't just rebrand herself, she reclaimed her narrative. She left behind the beige palace PR machine, the stiff photo ops, and those you must curtsy before brunch rules, and replaced them with a sun-kissed scroll through nostalgia, comfort and class. And can we talk about the vibe? As ever isn't giving royal leftovers, it's giving Oprah meets Pinterest board of dreams. It's elegant without being stuffy, luxurious without being alienating, and full of that, I know who I am, and I don't need your approval energy we all aspire to. Meghan is inspiring millions of women, not because she's shouting from the rooftops, but because she's calmly, confidently building something bigger than a brand, a legacy. One that says, you are allowed to leave what no longer serves you. You are allowed to choose peace over performance, and yes, you are allowed to start over and look fabulous doing it. So while some folks are still busy dissecting curtsies and royal eye contact, Meghan's in her sunroom in Montecito, sipping tea from a sustainably sourced mug, reviewing branding mock-ups and whispering to the world, you can choose joy. As ever. Long live Meghan, disruptor, builder, mama, mogul, and the jam that launched a movement. Thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed the podcast. It's your host, Tyler. Love you all. Goodbye.